My Journey Through the Amazing Continent of Africa by Alicia Juliet. Welcome, dear friends and family. I'm so happy to see you again. My journey through the wonderful continent of Africa was long, yet amazing. And this is my story. I have traveled all the way from the Atlantic Ocean in the far west to the Indian coast in east. I have traveled through land and water, deserts and forests, grasslands and mountains. I have had long miles of walking and dark, chilly nights under the stars. There have been many great obstacles and dangers on our way, although the reward has been greater. I have seen so very much and learned even more, and now it is time to pass it on to you. I guess I will have to start from the beginning. As a kid, everything was an adventure. I was always out imagining myself as a great explorer, finding new land. Years later, my dream came true. I was chosen for an expedition through Africa. The 12th of April, 1634, we set sail towards Africa, and after 94 days at sea, we stepped ashore on the African coast. After being in a crowded ship for 3 months, this was a relief. We landed in the Kingdom of Congo, where we stayed for a few days in order to reload both our food and energy storages. However, this was not my only entertainment. I also learned a great deal about Congo's amazing history. In contrast to dear Europe, most of the peoples here in Africa do not write down their stories and histories. Instead, they tell them. History and legends then mix together into stories that are orally passed down from generation to generation. One of these is the history of Congo. According to the legends that I heard from the people, the Kingdom of Congo began in the late 1300s when the king, called Lukini conquered neighboring territories and united many of the Bantu-speaking people living there. He made the city Mbanza Congo capital of his kingdom. Now the city has grown big and beautiful with lots of houses and markets, and I can really understand why he chose this place for his kingdom. Not only is it in a good position, but it also has a great surplus in natural resources such as gold, copper, iron, and salt, making trade successful. This was both a significant social and economic change. Though the kingdom was very beautiful, my urge for exploring had now grown, so I had to keep going. Reloaded with both energy and food, we once again headed out in lookout for adventure, traveling east across the diverse grasslands of Africa. We saw a great number of animals, many that I have never seen before in my life, creatures of every size and colors, some with long necks eating from the treetops. Others were big cats hunting in the night. I wish that all of you could have seen them because they were truly stunning. After weeks of traveling and many amazing sights, we arrived into a second kingdom, the Lunda. Actually, as I soon discovered, there are two kingdoms who are connected, the Lunda and also the Luba kingdom. These kingdoms were actually only founded a few decades ago. However, their history includes several achievements. When we arrived there, we were warmly welcomed by a nice family with whom we stayed with. They shared with us the history of the Luba and Lunda. As far as I remembered, the Luba was founded in 1585 just by a man saying, "I want to become king of our new kingdom." Yet this obviously would not work. Some people tried to eliminate him, and eventually Kalala Ilunga was crowned king instead. His brother then set off with man of Luba's ideas and created a new kingdom, the Lunda. Unlike many others, these two kingdoms went peacefully hand in hand. Soon they began making changes too, starting by establishing a new political system based on sharing power. Like most other kingdoms, they had a king that would make all the decisions. Yet, they also had a council whose job is to keep the king in check. This was very unique in Africa and something to remember. Although I would have loved to stay in the wonderful kingdoms, 1 week was enough. In order to finish my adventure, we had to keep going. Soon we had reached the coast and the Mwene Mutapa, or Kingdom of Mutapa. This would be our final stop before heading home. According to the stories we were told, this kingdom was founded by the warrior prince Nyatsimba Mutota, who was sent by the Shona kingdom in order to find more salt resources. But not only did he find salt, he also founded a new kingdom, the Mwene Mutapa. Entering the city was a huge change from the calm savannah. It was hustling and bustling, with people delivering goods for trade. See, as I learned, Mutapa is an important center of the trading network in Africa. They mostly trade gold, copper and salt, which they had plenty of, making the emperor wealthy and well known in Africa. With my mind filled of memories and pictures, and my trunk brimming with wonderful gifts, it was time to take farewell of the African continent and its people I had grown to love. Tired but satisfied, I stood on the off deck, watching Africa disappear in the horizon.